any of us.
Yes, I do.
It's really like, Patricia's not here. Yes, she is.
I was like, the hell are you
not
doing?
here. Yes, I do.
Nobody's here today, apparently.
Listen,
According
It just
to
makes it
Christina.
that much more special when you did show up. Because everybody was like, for a second, they were like disappointed. They were like,
a happy surprise for
And I
Christina.
had some nuts.
I was just late. Hi, Connie.
oh my goodness, my goodness.
Everybody talking over each other just now, and then it stopped, and then nuts. I'm having some nuts.
Something look like your guts.
Nuts are very important and nutritious.
Okay, true story. We were outside after dinner and it was pitch black and our driveway was really long. We were outside with my daughter earlier and she's like playing or something and somebody's walking their dog. It's so dark they can't see us. It was a man who let out the loudest, like 15-second long burp I've ever heard in my life.
Nice.
I'm like sitting there looking at my husband cracking, and then all of a sudden my daughter goes, "Mommy, I'm scared."
Oh, the bear.
This poor man going down the street, and he's like, "Sorry."
Oh, good.
Gross.
This is not happening to me.
It's all good. It's all good.
How great.
You know what?
All right, you know what?
Pitch dark at 5:30 now. I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It is the worst.
Right.
Yeah. I was kind of falling asleep on the couch. I was like, why am I falling
I
asleep?
did too. That's why I'm late. I set my alarm for 7:50.
Oh.
And then I had to get up and go to the bathroom and then came in.
Yeah.
I saw something, it must have been a tweet or something. It was like, whoever put like Halloween, daylight savings, and the election in the same week, like, please stop. Like, I don't know what year it is.
Too much.
Not cool. Not cool.
Well, and then you have your Bangtan responsibilities then too, because I'm in my group chats and they're like, "Did you vote for Mama today? Did you vote for the EMAs? Did you stream the?" And I was like, "Oh, whoa, okay,
Listen,
I gotta
Listen.
just do it in order."
I'm going to put a moratorium on the word vote for like at least 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah,
Or the pressure to vote. All of it. Just all
right,
of it.
right,
Just
right. Yeah, the Mama stuff is
Let's just
different.
all
but yeah.
breathe for a minute. You know, just take a deep cleansing breath.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm not
just
gonna
put
lie.
myself- I just put myself through the torture of going to Times Square on a matinee, like on a matinee day. So there was like more than a crowd, and I was like, "This is not fun. I don't like Manhattan at all."
I mean,
you know what?
Manhattan is one thing, but Times Square is a
I
whole
know,
other thing.
Patricia. This is the confession. I think I've told you this before.
No.
I got so excited. I had a conference one time for 48 hours, pretty much, and I was getting to see New York City for the first time. And the hotel was right in Times Square, and I didn't leave Times Square. That's all I saw of New York. I
Well,
was very
Times Square
disappointed.
is the place that every New Yorker avoids like the plague.
I know. I did not see the real, like, true soul and spirit of New York.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
saw
go.
the M&M store.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but
Yeah. There was like probably not line friend store at the time that you came, was there?
No, there wasn't. So sad.
I've been to New York in a long time. The last time I think that I was in New York, they still had a Warner Brothers store.
Oh.
Those went.
You know what it reminded me of, Times Square? I could have been on the Vegas Strip. Almost the exact same feeling being in Times Square. It was like,
Same thing.
you know, and trust me, like, fun can be had anywhere, but at the same time, anyway.
Mhm. Like Times Square is a place that you go once in a lifetime and you never come back.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been there a few times, and I mean, maybe it was just because it was different times. I think it's a lot more crazy now. But like, I used to have fun going to like the tickets booth and just like hanging out and seeing what I could get, you know, that kind of thing, and people watching. But it is a lot more congested now.
It's a nightmare. And I go on Wednesdays is when they have the matinee. So I kind of arrive when everybody was leaving the theaters, which is like not the best idea ever. And it's already dark. So
Yeah. No, you don't
That's
want to
cool,
go to Times Square on New Year's Eve. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds. ugh.
No, you don't want to do
I
that.
would never do that.
Cool
Even
story,
if
though.
I
don't like
like
people in there.
I would not
Honestly,
go.
especially in a post-pandemic world. No.
Yes. Yes, that is where he performed.
That's fair.
Yes. that
Yeah.
is what
I would go for that.
I would go for that.
would have
Yes.
tempted
That I
me.
would go.
That would have tempted me
Yeah.
to Times Square, of course.
Jungkook.
Any member of BTS could get me into Times Square
Yeah.
in a
Jungkook.
flat second.
Totally.
I was on a mission, so
Well,
That's good.
somebody's
Well,
gonna have to teach us how to say his name right, guys.
Jungkook. I said
I
it right.
say it like Hobie says it, Jungkookie. What kind of cookies are those? Jungkookies.
For those who don't know, we got a comment on our fan chat video, which is like one of our most popular videos of all time. That was like, "Someday you guys are gonna have to learn how to say Jungkook's name right." And I was like, "Okay."
Oh well. I mean,
You sound
we
like fun
will.
at parties.
We're only halfway through this project. Give us a chance, man.
We got time.
Accents don't exist, guys. Don't you know?
I don't think he's losing sleep over it, but you know.
He sure
And how do you know?
He sure isn't. He
And
is
how
not
do you know?
living
How do you
sleep
know
over
we're not just saying it the way the doc likes to say purchase?
That's exactly right.
Pretend.
In the
We're
fan
just
chat,
being-
nobody says it that way.
Okay,
We're just being
I'll
cute.
make a promise. When they stop saying forever, I will maybe try to start saying. But if they ever stop saying forever, I'll be devastated. So
Boy,
Man, it's
What?
irritating.
Yoongi.
He would say my
That is
name
the
with an accent.
cutest. The
I
cutest
just need them to
Yoongi.
continue telling us they love us.
Yes,
That's all.
Yeah.
they love us forever.
I need them to
Forever?
never pronounce that word.
And
correctly.
yay, you guys, we'll just get up and we'll just keep doing the best that we can on this here
Yeah,
planet.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, and
And,
who else? Yeah, and
Love
who
each
else?
other and move forward, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, tell me in the comments. Not one single person says it will be special like that. No, you don't. You don't say it like that. You say it will be special.
It will be
That's how you
special.
say it. That's how you say it.
It will be special.
Very,
That's right.
very strawberry.
Very, very
Flower,
strawberry.
flower,
Love no
There are
longer
some
has a
words
B,
that
it's a
will
B.
Never be said the same again.
Yep.
Yes.
Anywho, hi everybody, welcome.
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome to Army Project 529's Wednesday Week Tea Live.
Ooh.
Yay.
Talk about the stuff.
Yep.
Try
We're
not to
gonna
be
talk
too
about
wild. Is she here? Try not to be too wild because one of our mods might be out because she had wrist surgery this morning.
Yeah.
The morning was
I thought it was yesterday morning.
whatever. I don't know what day
Yeah,
it is.
Thanks, Leslie. Leslie's
She's here,
here.
though. She's here.
She's here.
Okay.
She's such a fast right now.
Yep.
Her thumbs are not at full speed.
I saw her before the live, and I hope she feels better soon.
Yes, we hope she recovers quickly.
Yeah. What the heck? You're breaking no bones in this economy. Gonna break
I know,
bones.
right? Wow, the expense of breaking a bone in this
I
economy.
know.
Well, and I won't name a name, but we had a friend from overseas break a shoulder today. So
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Guys, take your calcium supplements.
Yeah,
No.
everybody.
Vitamin D.
yeah.
If everybody could just stop breaking
Osteoporosis.
things, that would be great.
Back down.
Oh.
Back
Yeah,
down.
go ahead. Take a screenshot of that.
So expensive.
But truly, yeah, please stop hurting yourself. I to hear about you.
Yeah. I mean, at least, I mean, if you really must break something, go for like a pinky toe because
Yeah.
those heal pretty quickly.
They don't even do anything for those.
They go together.
No.
You just tape
Yeah.
it
Tape it.
Just
to
tape
the
it.
next toe and you move along with your day.
Take that thing
Yeah.
along to the neighbor.
Yeah.
And you
Not a big toe. You need that one. You
Yeah.
need the big toe.
I have broken my big toe before. It was not pleasant. I dropped a safe on my foot.
Oh.
Oh.
Living out my very own Acme dreams.
Now the first
You
time
were
I
the
broke-
coyote and the roadrunner in that particular instance.
You lift the
I
safe
am
off
my
top
own
of the great
coyote.
king.
Yes.
And I am my own road runner.
Yes.
Yes. I am both the hero and the villain of my own story.
It's
Go
appropriate.
ahead and marinate on that one for a while, everyone.
so much cooler because when I broke the 3 bones in my foot, it was picture frame falling off the wall. That is so less cool than dropping a whole ass safe on yourself. Like, come
Oh,
on.
no.
Anything worth doing is worth doing well.
Yeah, wow.
No.
Dang.
I'm invalid. It is worth doing well.
Oh no, everybody's hurting themselves.
I know.
Listen.
Don't hurt yourself.
Everybody's stories.
It's not a club you need to be
Safety
in.
first, safety second, coolness third.
Yeah, safety first, safety second.
I'm never cool, so that works.
Right? We can just keep it at safety.
Do you remember growing up how
Safety and coolness isn't enough.
the thing that or I don't know if your parents have warned you like this, but my parents would always warn me about, it wasn't broken bones, they warned me about, be careful because you don't want to have to get a tetanus shot.
What would you care about?
You don't want to have to get so don't cut yourself with rusty metal because you're going to have to get a tetanus shot. That was what the warning always was to me. I don't know.
No, mine was always
I'd say
about
tetanus
teeth.
shot
Teeth are not
anyway.
tools. That's the one we got. Those teeth are absolutely
shot.
tools.
And it's only every 10 years. So is that really that big of a threat?
Listen, the 80s were a different time, bro.
They were.
All right?
Yeah, it's
They
true.
were.
Because the beauty of that threat is you probably already had your tetanus shot and did not need one for another good 8 years. And yet still.
I thought, like, sometimes if you get stabbed with rusty metal, they just give you another one just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Also, I was made to believe that scurvy was much more rampant when I was young.
That and quicksand.
And quicksand.
I'm sorry.
I really thought I would encounter
Yeah.
quicksand more in my life.
We thought quicksand was going to be a major problem. Like, we need to be on the lookout for it at all times.
I'm sorry. So, like a pirate crossing the Atlantic in the 1800s?
Yeah.
I don't understand this at all.
See, because scurvy, like,
Okay.
I was falsely led to believe that I needed to learn how to do math in my head because I wouldn't have a calculator in my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
lies.
Such
The
lie.
lie.
Lies.
now that's the lies that big mathematics teaches.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way,
Table.
for the sweet user who just came in and asked, what is Project 529? This is partly Project 529. Shenanigans.
Sorry.
Shenanigans.
Sorry.
That's our fault. Fine, guys.
A lot of laughing, a lot of talking over each other, and then very quiet. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is a project that we started to keep ourselves busy while BTS was all enlisted because we thought we'd be bored. We were going to catch up on.
We're getting to the agenda. We'll get there.
We were catching up on old content, and we were going to do it in the 529 days between January 1st of this year and when Festa of next year. And then they started releasing content nonstop, and we can't keep up. So now we're doing the old content and the new content. We have a blog, we have a Discord, we do lives twice a week. We have everything.
Yep.
So that I Love Lucy, where the chocolates keep coming faster out of the conveyor belt, that's what
That's
this is.
But we do have
With
a
fun
blog
content.
that drops every week. We have been chronicling their discography chronologically. Say that 5 times fast. Every week since January 1st. And we just completed our coverage of OT7 discography content, and we've moved into our solo months.
It is
So-
currently November.
It is November. Welcome.
November.
Yes.
Welcome. We
Yes.
start with
Welcome to
the leader.
November,
Which we
guys.
will remind everybody again at the end of the live once we get through our main programming, which I suppose we should start on.
Yep.
We were ever so gently reminded just now by one of our mods.
Yes.
Whoops.
Who was it? Who's got the who?
It was Riven. It was Riven.
All right, if it was Revan.
So,
All right.
just a reminder, I mentioned it's the midweek tea. This is our format for Wednesdays. We do a rundown of BTS news for the past week that we have compiled so far. And then we have our segment that we call the Week Tea, where we bring you the internet's least scathing mild scandals. Sometimes they involve us, sometimes they don't.
More and more often
Like-
they do.
Sometimes they're weak, sometimes they're slightly Twitter.
Yeah.
For a new friend, the reason you see people mentioning hags a lot is because sometimes people take screenshots of us and put it on Twitter and call us hags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that will hit the midweek tea at the end of our news, and then we'll get some reminders, and and that'll be our live.
Here.
So yeah,
That'd be it.
Katie. Yep, Patreon. We didn't do it on Sunday because you weren't there.
Yep,
You
no,
weren't
it's not
here.
feeling great. Hags do love BTS. So for all the things that we do, which is like all of our free time, like all of us, all the time, to help support that and the website and the Discord and the lives and blah, 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 we have a Patreon. We also have merch that we design ourselves on our website. But we have a Patreon. So if you would like to subscribe and support the project, there are tiers for $3, $5, and $10 a month. Each have their own benefits as outlined on the website. There's merch discounts. There's our special Discord channel, depending on what tier you get. So if you would like to support that, we'd really appreciate it. And the website is patreon.com/armyproject529. And we like to shout out some of our Patreon members. Give me a second. We did actually have some new ones this month.
I know.
And also, if there is a way to subscribe, you can subscribe as a free Patreon member. Sometimes you'll get updates a little bit sooner.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, as far as some of our new paid Patreon members, thank you very much to Laura Gretel, aka Be a Good Human.
Nice.
Gretel.
E, because I think we have more than one E and G.
Laura,
And
yeah.
Lori R.
Nice. Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, BB Weeds.
I've been trying to figure out who's the one that they do.
Baby's here.
What you doing up, girl? You should be
I need
sleeping.
to stop doing this. Every time I do this, Lisa tells me to stop.
What?
When I'm trying to figure out how to do hand symbols, she's like, Katie, stop flashing signs.
Who's that tiny one flashing the gang signs?
Yep. We're gonna get us kicked off YouTube.
That would be Min Suga Genius. If she does that.
Hi, Deb.
Tina,
Were they like finger
Grimace
hearts?
that he does, like
merch. Hey, Debbie.
he does all the.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Christina. Merch.
what?
Merch.
My bad. Yeah. So.
Doesn't
So,
mean she remembers it.
anyways, the merch for the holiday season, we are busy, hard at work.
Yeah.
We are adding new things that are holiday themed, which are very cute. And we usually try to have one thing per member and then also an OT7 themed thing every time we design something. So that's 8 new designs every time we decide to do something. I mean, we made the bed, we lie in it. It's fine.
Yep.
It's fun. It'll be fine. And then the latest retro series of Namjoon, which I am wearing right now, is also currently up in the shop. And also, I would like to mention that for our holiday shop, $1 for every purchase made for something that is labeled holiday merch will be
Yeah, so
donated to
every item
UNICEF.
is $1.
Every item is $1. So
$1 to UNICEF.
because that's just a good thing to do.
We're not selling it for $1.
Yeah, we're not selling it for $1.
No, we're not selling it for $1, but
Let's say you buy 5 items, we will donate $5 to UNICEF.
Yeah.
For those 5 items.
Yes.
so
That
that's a
is
good way
moving
to
for a
that's a good way
holiday
to do that.
Yes. From when we
$5 worth of dollars.
which we're very close to launching the holiday shop. But once the holiday shop launches, it will be from then through December 31st. That we will be collecting those donations, and then we will make one lump sum donation in January.
I'm
And
going
of
to
course,
post a screenshot of it on social media.
yes, of course, we will let you guys know about all of it. So make sure you're following us on the social medias.
Even if it's only $5, we'll donate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Absolutely.
we've got some cute stuff, man. And let me tell you, some of us weren't in the best mood today. And there may have been some just off the cuff designing of holiday merch happening to make ourselves feel better.
It's true.
Awesome.
Some of us went full bore pretending it's Christmas.
Yeah.
With the big
We're gonna get to more of that later. We're gonna get to
But
more
with that collaboration announcement, some of us just pretended It was a
Who
1950s
just
movie.
went off into the holiday la la land.
Awesome.
Where Kim Tae-young wants you to go.
Yeah, let's
For
be
real.
clear. My delusions are harmless.
Every
That
year
dude-
he takes
that
us
dude
into
loves it.
holiday land. So
Yes.
Christmas.
Yes. He loves to show off his, what was that thing behind him, like the blow up that had like the styrofoam snow blowing? And he was like, look at this. But everybody was like, no, we're looking at the fact that you're shirtless.
Yeah,
That's what we're looking at.
Christmas tree was like, look at my Christmas tree.
Yeah,
It's
look
like,
at my tree.
My dude,
And he's
my
like
dude.
naked.
You're
from the-
shirtless.
Yeah.
And you have a mustache right now because you haven't shaved. So I don't know who you think. I don't know who you think is looking at your holiday decorations, but you are the decoration, my guy.
0 people.
my guy, not one of us saw that tree back there.
Every one of us saw that tree.
Nary
one.
one person saw that tree.
Not a single
To
human.
this
of the
day,
millions
to this day,
watching.
that tree verified.
don't
More
know
than
what it
verified
looks
that there
like.
was a tree there.
It took me several viewings for me to go, oh, I think that tree might be white.
Listen, I keep hearing him reference there being a thing, but like I still have not. I cannot to this day tell you what that tree looks like.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a tree.
Yeah, I bet you if I type in right now,
Either. I didn't know
Taeyong
there was
half
a
naked Christmas tree, I'll get the
Like I
picture.
had to think about it. I was like, what are you even talking about? I don't remember a tree.
Nobody remembers the tree.
Nobody remembers the tree. Nobody saw the tree. None of us know what the tree looks like.
If you are on Twitter, you should follow the account Bonton Greenhouse. They're really funny. They're one of my favorite accounts. And I don't know if they're a botanist or something, but anytime pictures of BTS get posted and there's plants or trees in them, all they do is identify the species of what's in the picture. And every once in a while, there's a really good picture like that. And they'll be like, there are plants.
Oh, I love that account.
Yeah, they're really, like, they don't post very often. That's pretty much all they do. They're very funny.
Yes, exactly. What's a tree? I only know Kim Tae-young. Yes.
Yeah, that account is pretty freaking funny.
By the way, if you Google Taeyong half naked Christmas tree, you get the picture. Just so we're not lying.
I'm not joking. I never saw the fucking tree.
When we say that. Right there. Taeyong half naked Christmas tree. Just a picture. So
All right, guys, we're halfway through. We've got cool stuff to talk about later. So let's
Okay.
whiz through the news. Okay.
We haven't even started the news in 25 minutes.
I'm like, we've got cool stuff to talk about.
Okay, fast. Okay, Jen, I'll be there. 15 million views on YouTube already.
Team Suction. Team Suction.
The song has also reached the Billboard Hot 100 at number 8.
Go, Jin.
Moving on up. His Salon Drip 2 interview is out. It is the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
So great.
Watched
So
it multiple
this
times
is-
already.
This is one of the things that Army suggested when he asked for, hey, where do you guys want to see me? What do you want me to see me doing? What shows do you want me to go on? This is one of the things that Army suggested on Weverse.
Yes.
And it got a lot of upvotes. And
I can see why.
He did this because Army asked him to.
And I can, he
Not a
has,
single
I was
person
saying
asked for
yesterday
us.
or one of the days, I said, the man has great eye contact.
Yeah, he really
Unlike
did.
Yoongi. Yeah.
and a very redneck.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Oh, so on Instagram, we got the Running Wild song promo. If you haven't watched that, make sure you go to the Instagram to watch that. Makes me even more excited. We have what, 10 days to go? Nine.
Not
9
long
days.
now. 15. Yeah.
And a picture with, I
Wutu.
can never say this name.
Wutu.
Thank you. Wutu.
Yeah.
Wutu.
Yeah. Wutu.
Then I said it wrong in my TikTok earlier. I say Wuteo.
That's
No,
what I say.
Like I've heard Wutu and Wuto, and not Wuteo.
Yeah.
Well,
Wuto.
I'm saying it then with a Spanish accent then.
Look,
Wuteo.
we're
Yeah.
all about ourselves.
That's not
It's not
I love it.
Mateo.
It's more like
Like Mateo. That's his cousin. Mateo.
Okay, that's Jen.
Yeah, no, I do want to say really quick. Somebody posted on Weverse. They posted a screenshot of his the Running Wild promo from Instagram, and they were like, "Spoilers, Sokjin? Can we have some spoilers?" And he commented on the post, and he said, "I've been listening to the song while running a lot lately." It's really good. I like it a lot. And I was like, you mother.
Oh. Is that a dad joke?
I mean,
I mean,
That does remind me. I just want to say very quickly. Today at work, I got to tell Tess and Kiana the lore about what was spotted in the Jin photo. They were cracking up. So, yeah, I went down the whole rabbit hole. Whole rabbit hole.
we've been
So
talking
funny.
about that picture a lot lately.
So funny.
Lord.
I'm not going to Google that and show you what I need to Google for that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Don't
Be careful what you search for.
I mean, King Jin will get you there.
All you need to do is search Jin's only scandal.
Jin's only. That's what I put in YouTube, and it came right up.
Yeah,
There you
Jin
go.
Scandal,
Scandal.
King Jin, those will both get you to the place you need to be.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Extra large.
You'll
Yep.
find
Moving
it.
right
You're
along.
Definitely welcome.
Moving
my friend.
along.
Listen, we
I'm
only
going
bring you
with
the facts.
Okay. I'm going with the leader, Kim Namjoon. The official trailer of RPWP documentary is out. And the movie times and the days are available now in the website www.rmrpwp.com.
Mm-hmm.
Start
Tickets
making
are available,
plans,
I
start
believe.
figuring out who's going to watch the documentary with you and watch the trailer because, I mean, watch the trailer, you'll find how much of a liar Kim Tae-young is about.
Some very industrious army with frame by frame screenshot technology pulled a gold mine out of that trailer.
Yeah.
It's been all over the internet.
Put it
Which
behind
was
me
also,
later. I might put it behind me later.
it was also a soothing balm for the soul today.
Yeah, if you like Kim Kim Namjoon, please, I mean, like watch carefully, very carefully, or not, or find a TikTok. It's all over the place.
And reminder, you can come to our Discord. We have our regions, we have our like locations threads. You can find your region, your area, and you can find people to go and see the movie with when it comes out. We did it for D-Day, we did it for I Am Still, and can certainly come and do it again for RPWP, and find some people to go with you if you don't already.
And
Nice.
I cannot really tell. I'm going to probably watch it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Never play more than 100 million plays on Spotify.
100 million.
I mean, they counted until 8, but they made many more.
Namjoon and Megan. That's amazing.
Hey.
That is
Now
amazing.
that Megan's on Weverse, you can pop over to her
She
spot
is
on
on
Weverse
Weverse.
and say congrats and then pop back over to BTS.
So yeah, she is on Weverse. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Time for Yoongles. So for Yoongi, right now, for those of you that are streamers that love to stream, that love to put songs on your playlist to achieve goals, Haegeum right now is currently at 406 million. But for the last 2 days of streaming, it has gained over 1 million streams daily.
Wow.
An extra million streams a day. So at this point, let's just stream the shit out of it and get it to 1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let's get Haegeum up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah.
So that's for you. That's for Yoongi. Now it's J-Hope.
Pictures.
There's a very cute picture of
There
Yoongi
is a very cute
in
picture.
our agenda.
Sometimes we amuse
I'll
ourselves
show-
with putting pictures on.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J-Hope, there's nothing to report. He is still MIA.
Yeah,
What
look at him.
doing, Kobe? What doing? We haven't seen him since he arrived in LA last week Sunday. So we don't know what he's up to. We're questioning where in the world is J-Hope? Somewhere in the
He's
world.
still in Los Angeles.
We think
Yeah,
he's still in
don't
LA. He's probably there. But yeah, he's hiding. He's MIA. We don't know where he's at. But you know, the questions are out and about. Is he filming? Is he recording? P-Dog is there with him, so
Chances are he's probably recording.
There's a real highlight to what he's recording.
He is popping and locking somewhere.
Yep.
There are other people they have collabed with in the past that are in LA. There are a lot of people they could be collabing with in LA. There's so much possibility in that.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's doing, but it's something. And you know, we're gonna give him all our monies when we find out what it is. So
We sure will.
It's true.
open up those wallets.
He can't stay off of Instagram for too long.
No, right.
He's gonna show us where he is.
I want your avocado toast, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Anything. Anyways, so yeah, we don't know.
Cool, cool.
Hang on.
Film at 11.
And I get to talk about Jimin again this week.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. I like Jimin. Jimin is one of my biases. I'm a fan. His song "Who" has passed 900 million streams on Spotify. It is the first and only song of 2024 by an Asian act to get this, and the fastest solo song by an Asian act in Spotify history at only 106 days.
106 days to get to 900 million streams.
Jimin Shi.
Yesterday, I think a lot of this is not just Army. I think that this song caught some popularity with the locals on radio play. So I think it's doing well for a lot of reasons. And he was the most streamed K-pop act on Spotify this past October. So go Jimin Shi. That's probably also because his
That's
birthday
cute.
was this month.
Because
So
his
people were
birthday
doing
was
birthday
there.
projects.
Yeah.
Aww.
This month. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Amazing.
All right.
Okay. Moving
this
on down
one.
Maknae Lane. We were going to speculate. Okay. Yesterday we were
It's so much
rife.
fun.
We were rife with speculation yesterday, and we were just like, blah, 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 blah. We think it's this and we think it's that. We were like, let's talk about it on the live. And then this morning, he stole our thunder and just said, yeah, bitches.
It's me.
Yesterday, or was it yesterday that the whole announcement came out, or was it the day before? Yeah,
They announced it early.
yeah, it was really early yesterday, something like that. That we were getting. There were on the Twitter, BTS's Twitter. There was BTS and Bing Crosby. We saw it pop up, and we were like, who? Now, of course, we know what season was upon us soon, and so obviously you hear Bing Crosby.
You see snowflakes.
You see snowflakes, you think about the holidays. So we were like, okay, it's going to be something holiday, Christmas related, perhaps, and maybe White Christmas. So we were going back and forth. But then we started getting sleuthy because immediately a bunch of us delusional people were like, well, it's got to be Taehyung.
Totally.
It's got to be Taehyung because the man listens to Bing Crosby all the time. He's already given us jazzy Christmas covers, and it's right up his alley. Like, just right up his alley. So, but it said BTS. So we were going back and forth. But then we noticed the link. To sign up for the email said V. And I was like, oh, no. But then we started.
Couldn't hide it.
But then we went on a deep dive. We saw some other links that had artist names in them. And I brought it up, and Doc was like, huh. And so Doc just went scrolling down Geffen's Twitter, and we discovered that, yes, Geffen does indeed put their artist name in all of the links, the special links that they create for the sign up for more information. So if you want to know who's doing a track, it's right there in the link. And so sure enough, this morning,
You were vindicated.
vindication, V and Bing Crosby doing White Christmas. Yesterday, Steph and I were both very adamant that we thought it was Taehyung and not the whole group.
Yep.
And
Not
listen,
to say that nobody else thought that there was a possibility, but Steph and I were like, definitely. And Katie was like, it's White Christmas.
I was thinking possibility until
Yeah, I was thinking possibility, but I said definitely White Christmas.
Lisa mentioned the link. I went on my fucking deep dive into the bowels of Geffen Twitter history, and I was like, nope, you're 100% right. It's got to be V. This is what they do. It's 100%. They had me on board immediately. I was like, yep, this is V.
Yeah. The only thing I felt bad about in that announcement is there was a tweet from a sweet summer child Army who said, "I didn't know he had passed away." Thing.
Oh,
And I was like, "Oh, she got
like
excited."
almost
And
40
then,
years ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
Once
almost
again,
40
at
years
no
ago.
like,
point
I'm sorry.
was any member of BTS and Bing Crosby alive at the same time.
No.
They
Yeah.
together by like
Yeah.
15 years.
Nope. It was like,
Closest association we could find is Katie pointed out that Bon PD was 4 years old when Bing Crosby passed away. And so, you know, there was a 4-year cross in association.
We like to believe it happened.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm the exact,
Maybe
I'm the
that's maybe
exact same age. I'm the exact same age as Bank PD. I was 4 years old.
Yeah. So see, there we go.
yeah,
Bing Crosby
I don't want to
passed
think about how old I was.
yeah. But it's all good because I'm sure that Army's fine now. It's okay. They're going to be excited for the single to come out. So
J-Hope.
J-Hope just added to his story on Instagram.
Oh my god.
Oh, J-Hope
Just said, I just said that bitch can't stay away from Instagram.
It's a whole ass post about life in LA.
Is it really? Yes, is it?
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
Control that he's
He's got flowers
on my phone.
phone. Trick or treat candy. He's just
Show
being,
it, show it.
being J-Hope.
Oh, I'm not even signed in. I can't do it.
Okay, hold on. Let me flip my camera around and show you guys what's going on up in here.
Oh my goodness.
Knew it.
Well, he had to wait.
Okay. Hold on, let me go to the start.
Of course he's going.
Okay.
Katie, Christina,
Wow.
can you make her big?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Make it
Hold on.
big.
Let's see if I can. Oh, shoot.
Oh. I'll wait until you make it big.
I don't know how to do that, sweetie.
Don't let her push
Okay,
this
don't
one.
touch anything. Never mind.
I don't know how to do that, honey.
We got him,
All
we got him in the sunshine. Another angle of the sunshine. Let's see if I can get closer.
Aha!
Oh, there we go.
There it is. All
Oh,
right.
wow.
We got flowers. Flower.
Flower.
We got balloons.
Oh, the sugar skulls.
Dia de los Muertos.
Dia de los Muertos.
We got the trick or treat.
Oh my
with the
God,
candies.
Liz. So cute.
He's
Oh
admiring.
my
He's
God.
not named Juning, guys. He's named Juning.
Look at him.
Nice.
He is a
Oh,
More named Juning.
That's his,
Aw.
he is. That bag is like his security blanket.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cute. It's a pretty yellow one.
Oh my god.
Our
lovely.
places.
Ooh.
That looks
Showing
yummy.
his food. That was good.
That looks delicious.
Wasn't avocado toast, but I knew he could not resist sharing his food.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh.
Bobby, how dare you?
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
This one's a video. Is there sound?
He's such an influencer.
Not like a pizookie. Those cookies with the ice cream on top of them.
Yes.
It looks really good
Nice.
though.
That does
Oh.
look good.
Fuck.
Sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sir.
Yep.
Row. That is.
Oh, guy. It's literally like he can't stay away from
Hobie.
Oh.
Listen, sir. If you could stop looking at us like that. Actually, don't stop. Never mind.
Fuck. Well, in a lab.
That is. Is that a lab?
They're mixing some stuff. I mean,
Is he making some perfume?
Oh, is it like you make your own cologne? Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Is it going to be Hope on the face?
I don't know.
Oh,
Who knows?
Don't share our
Got a
ideas.
job.
on the rest.
Yeah. Throwback to the face mask.
Always the face
Love it.
mask.
Always.
always the face mask. Is
He's
he
on
in
a
an
plane.
airplane? He's on an airplane.
That's an angle.
Nice.
Look at how cute he is.
That's an angle. That's
That
The chest.
that
The
is-
chest
yeah,
is
that's
chesting.
The chest is chesting.
Yep.
Yep.
The lamb's grease.
Do you still hear the man screaming?
was really good. That's good.
That's a glorious
good.
thing. But yeah, he's totally in an airplane here.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
That
That's
was
very
either the
nice.
start or the end of his trip. So backwards.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Okay, well, it's small. That's
Yeah,
okay.
we
I
saw
love
that.
it. Keep going.
I'm just gonna just gradually go backwards back through these.
Oh, I love the little
Aw,
frog face. He's
That
such a
was good.
Oh my
We
goodness.
knew it. See,
Look at him.
we told you guys it wouldn't be too much longer.
We summoned him. We
Yeah,
summoned
we
him.
did.
This is so cute with the candy. Shut up.
I know. This is so cute.
That is an angle too. Look at that arm. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Is he taking us on another walk?
It
yeah,
looks
I
like
think
it.
so.
He loves those like
Might. Yes.
Mr. Jung Hosekshi, we would like to thank you for personally showing up to our live tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he was our special guest.
I know Jen was
Greatly
serving for us.
appreciated, sirs.
So I know we got a little bit off track and everyone's fine with it.
Yeah, everyone's cool. Everyone's
Let's
cool.
try to rein it back in because we're on track. We gotta get
Everything
to
is
it.
fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah. So December 6th is when White Christmas with Haegeum and Bing Crosby is dropping. We don't have any other information besides that, but there is merch. The single is available. It's posted in our Discord server, the links. I already picked up the single. I think a couple of other people did. It's super cute. It's got
I point out, it's only $3. You only have to pay the shipping fee once. So I bought multiple copies to use as stocking stuffers because my family actually likes that kind of Christmas music. So
Yes.
gateway.
Yes.
It's
So-
a gateway single.
Everybody was on White Christmas. It's a classic. It's, and so yeah, the single's available. You can get that online. And one more thing about Taehyung, it has almost reached 1 billion streams on Spotify. It only needs 81.3 million streams to reach 1 billion on Spotify. Love Me Again. So
Let's do it.
So we all just need to listen to it once or twice, and we will
I'm
do
not
it.
sure to listen to that song, so go for it. JK, standing next to you, past 1 billion streams. So
It
go
did.
JK. Go JK. It is his third song. It's his third song to do this. The other two are Seven and Left and Right. Go Jungkook. That's all I can say.
Go Jungkook.
So yeah, he's done more than any other K-pop solo act.
Of course.
Go Jungkook.
He's right out of the gate. His debut solo album is record breaking. There it is.
All right.
All right.
OT7. We
Real
actually have some OT7 news.
Yeah, we got some OT7. I'll fly through these. Dynamite is 45 million streams away from reaching 2 billion in Spotify. And if it does, everybody listen up. If it does, it will be the first BTS song to do so.
Wow. Okay.
First. So if you want to put Dynamite on your streaming playlist, that would be really cool. We've got Oog has now sold over 500,000 units in the US.
Wow.
It's a great song. And then Mic Drop, the Steve Aoki remix, the official music video is now over 1.46 billion views on YouTube. I swear I watched that. I swear that YouTube video, I still watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And then last one, Take Two by BTS has surpassed 280 million streams on Spotify.
way to
Two.
go.
Look at them go.
I know. So don't you love how it's like a mix of old songs, songs that have been out for quite some time, and then some newer, and it's just like because people rediscover different parts of their discographies at different points. It's awesome.
I mean, we definitely saw J-Hope's bag. He's carrying that thing under there.
And he would be the first person to say, "Did you see my bag?" He would be the first person. To say
He
that.
totally would. See my bag. See my bag. See my bag.
Speaking of bringing it back to Yeontan, once again,
That Nepo dog.
that Nepo dog all over that Christmas tree, his little hat next to Bing Crosby, I died.
legitimately, when somebody sent me the screenshot, it cut off who posted it on Twitter, and I was like, "Is this a fan edit? Like, is this a joke?"
Somebody photoshopped Yeontan next to Bing Crosby.
And the answer is yes. Kim Tae-young did.
Yeontan did it. Kim Tae-young cracked his knuckles and opened up Adobe Photoshop and said, dee, 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 dee.
Yeontan.
Oh,
I did not believe it at first.
The most jolly Pomeranian ever. Anyway.
Oh, cute. Oh, my God.
If you go to the website, the little hats or the little pom-poms on their hats, just stop it. Just stop it.
You guys,
Stop
it
it.
comes in a vinyl that's pink.
Yes, it does.
I
There's
am
a
not spending
CD
$30 on a
too.
vinyl.
They've already had to, so that the last time I went on Twitter and checked, they've had already restocked the vinyls like 3 times, and they had restocked the sweaters twice.
Yeah, the sweatshirt sold out too, and they restocked it.
I can't afford any of that, but I can afford a lot of $3 CDs.
Yeah, there's a
$3
really
chain.
cute ornament. There's a blanket. There's some cute stuff. Yeah. How much do you want to bet that he had already photoshopped his dog next to Bing Crosby before this happened?
yeah.
It was probably a photo he already
probably
had.
it.
He was like, listen, guys, I already got it. Here you go.
It was already waiting.
I already
No,
made this.
that
I made this
man
2 years ago.
I've
It's
already
fine.
gone to ChatGPT and be like, can you create an image of Bing Crosby holding Yeontan?
Yep. Probably.
Can you
I don't
generate
doubt
an image
it
of
for
Bing
a minute.
Crosby holding Kim Tae-young?
There's
He's
so
like
much
this.
joy in this collab. I am so beyond excited for it.
All right, week tea, week tea.
Tea, everybody. We
Let's
tea.
go to the week tea, people.
We still need a jingle for this.
We agonized a little bit. Now Stephanie doesn't know because Stephanie unfortunately could not make our meeting last night. But
Oh shit.
no, it's not bad. But we actually agonized about what to talk about tonight because there wasn't really a lot going on that we really wanted to talk about.
And then 2 things happened in quick succession.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I woke up to part of that conversation today, but
yeah.
yeah.
So I like the way that this is set up in here. It's like sometimes we are aware of things that are happening in the Bangtanosphere, if you will. The Bangtanosphere. We are aware of things that are happening, but we might not be talking about them because we wait for certain reasons. So there is something going around that people have been asking us about. And it's the Hybe report. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys out there,
Or the Hyde papers.
whatever you want to call it.
Hype
Sorry.
Gosh.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen things on it. And various things. So we're not trying to add to anybody else's narrative or anything like that. But so Katie especially, but I think all of us looked into it in one way, like some way here or there. But Katie went on a deep dive trying to find credible sources of information about what was going on, because we were hearing little whispers of things here and there. Wasn't even really sure what it was about at first, because it seemed to be misrepresented. But the long and short of it is, Katie, what did you find? A whole lot of nothing?
A whole lot of nothing burger.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about it. You'll see snippets of quotes, but I couldn't find the document. The best I could find was an unverified translation of the transcript of it was like a culture, what is it? The Ministry of Culture and Tourism, or Culture, Sports and Tourism, whatever is the ministry and
Yes.
that manages this. So they had like a hearing. So it's like, let's say it's like a legislative hearing. And so there was an unverified translated transcript of that had some really blurry screenshots. And I was like, that's too blurry for me to run it through a translator. Like it's iffy. So what we know based on what Hybe has said in a statement is that, like probably most, if not all companies, They have what could be called a sentiment report, like a social media temperature report. Basically, they have staff who goes and monitors what people are saying on the internet about their idols and competitor idols, and then compiles a weekly report that says, here's what people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's how they decide how to market. It's how they know what's going on. This is a very normal thing. Now, in the hearing, and if the transcript is correct, which I didn't see the original, I only saw the translation, they are so clearly badgering this person. Like, I posted screenshots of it and they were just cracking up. Like, they're saying, so it's your document. This is like the government person's like, so it's your document. These are your words. The person from Pat's like, no, it's our document, but it's a compilation of comments that other people made online. And they're like, so it's not your document. Are you denying that it's your document? And they're like, no, it's our document. But how is it your document if those aren't your words? Like, they're going back and forth for like 10 rounds on this. And it's just like, this is so clearly a witch hunt.
Mm-hmm. It's definite like obtuseness, basically. Like, asking the same question over and over again, trying to get a different answer. Because if you ask somebody the same question enough, at some point, maybe they might give you a different answer and the answer that you want to hear. And that's very much what it sounds like.
Acting like it's a hard concept to understand that they compile a report of comments other people make online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
acting like, no, those must be your words.
Basically, marketing strategy. It's a basic marketing strategy that any company uses when assessing how their product is being perceived by the public. And idols are a product.
Right. Mm-hmm. So a number of things were brought up, some of which were extremely suspicious. Let's just say, I'm going to say that the timing of it was suspicious. The specific topics that were addressed in the hearing were suspicious. One of which was a certain group's concept being plagiarized, something that literally nobody cares about except one person. So it's very weird that the Ministry of Culture and Tourism and Sports or whatever suddenly had a hearing about this. So it's very weird. So there's lots going on about how Hybe said these awful things about idols, and that's not true. They had a report made of comments that other people made. And yes, some of the things were unfortunate, in which case we as a society need to look in the mirror because we said those things.
I was going to say, people say worse about, I've seen it.
But and they were making a big deal about the fact that some of the idols being discussed were minors. And it's like, but even a minor idol should understand that if they don't want their appearance or talent or performance to be discussed, this is not the right industry for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is, unfortunately, that's just.
Yeah.
Right.
So essentially, it's a weird thing where, like, and we're not saying that that there's nothing like gross or.
There's some very weird things said about people.
The hell out of that.
Yeah. But what we're saying is that something that is probably very normal that all idol like
all companies that sell any product do this.
All companies that sell things are going to have a report like that.
Sell something.
So
normal.
But here's the reason why we wait and we don't talk about stuff like this immediately. Like and because people come to us and they're like, hey, why don't you guys talk about this? We like to research and we want to find those facts for you guys. And we like to speculate about positive things. Like when it's, like just we're have fun kikiing about like, oh, what do you think this might be? Or blah, blah, blah. We don't like to speculate on things that could have like negative effects on other people. Like, because there's no real value in that. Like, we don't find value in that kind of a thing. We would rather give you guys fun. Yeah, it's not fun when because at that point it feels like you're just kind of gossiping. And
feels dirty.
Yeah. And so we like to give you guys concrete information that everyone can base their opinions on, like, or they can go out and do their own research and and get their own opinions on. We don't really like to speculate before we have good, actual, concrete stuff. And we don't,
because then we become part of the problem. We become part of what we hate in the industry, which is just throwing shit out there that's not necessarily true.
And especially with something like this that has some potentially very sensitive subject matter, unless it's coming from a translating account that we trust, that we know tends to translate things correctly, or we have access to the document ourselves to be able to translate it ourselves. So we have a better understanding of that translation. We're not going to take random screenshots on any social media page as the absolute truth for what this document says. So
And that's not to knock anybody who talks about any kind of subject that might be like new. You know what I mean? Right.
Well, and also if you are a person who has a specific interest or a professional background in something that story addresses, that might be a little bit more, focused for you to look at that through that lens. We don't have any people in this group of admin that have that particular background either. So not only are we not familiar with it, but then we also just have a standard rule that we research the shit out of everything to make sure that we're not misspeaking. So
And as usual, we would urge you to be cautious, again, with anybody who's posting a translation that isn't a known translator with known background and skill, because it is so difficult to translate, particularly Korean to English. They are so different. And when you use auto-trans, all you need, just look at what Weavers does to what those boys post.
Yeah.
Let's be trained. They can't even get it right, and it's their it's their app.
Correct. Yeah. So you just have to take it with those automatic translations. You have to take with a lot of salt. So that's why it's just better to wait. And I've seen people nitpicking, and for another topic that we're about to talk about, words in a translated thing, and I'm just like, stop.
Well,
you're nitpicking. It isn't the original language.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the one that popped up today, you guys.
Oh, I'll talk about this one. I went off on this one. I was in a bad mood today, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
I was saltier than the Dead Sea, as I said. I was in a bad mood until I went to Christmas Land. That's where I'm at. So yes, everybody was posting about, have you seen some account that posts news, posts something totally unlinked and said, quote, quote, BTS's 2025 comeback is delayed, according to Hybe. And when you really dig into it, it sounds like there was an investor call because they just released their third quarter financials. And in the investor call, they said that there would be a comeback in 2026. And so this person jumped to a conclusion and said, that means they're delaying their 2025 comeback. But if you recall, and I've asked multiple people, none of us ever remember them promising a 2025 comeback, which is new music. They promised that they would be reunited in 2025. They promised that they would resume group activities. None of us were expecting a new album that year or a tour that year. We were expecting some lives, maybe a run BTS, something like that. Some of the stuff we've seen from the other members who have discharged. So the phrasing of it is just very problematic.
Yeah. I think the only thing we were really, really expecting that they've already, not even just hinted at, but said is something for the 10th anniversary of HYYH.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Well, what I didn't like about it is it's like I was seeing on TikTok all day today, all the antis are like, see, they didn't even re-sign contracts. Hybe is lying. Now there's some that are going to refuse to come back. And, it's all that bullshit.
And that's the thing that they were nitpicking is they were saying in some translation of some financial or business report that they released, they said if contracts re-sign, but it's a translation, so you can't take it literally. And we know that Kim Namjoon himself posted a picture on, I believe, Instagram of the contract that he signed. I don't believe that man would lie to ARMY. So I don't believe that they would let Hybe go around and say that they have signed contracts if they don't. So I just think this whole they didn't sign this, that's shenanigans.
Yep. Absolutely. And it's all a matter of people are nitpicking word placement and order and emphasis. And it's so dumb.
Yeah.
It really is dumb because we already know that we know that they're going to be back in 2025 and they're going to be reunited. We didn't, I think I said this earlier, and I think all of us would here agree. None of us expected the rest of them to walk out of the military and then immediately to have an album ready to go and to immediately go on tour. Right. No.
These things take so much time.
They would resume working, but the fruits of that work may not be ready for 6, 10, 12 months.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Plus, they just need time to acclimate for the love of all that's holy. I mean,
Yeah,
so
nobody needs.
real. The amount of time that goes into preparing, choreographing, planning a
Takes a
tour
lot of time, yeah.
or even an album is so immense. There's no way they're doing that in the 5.5 months they have between
Plus they-
getting out
And that they also really strongly hinted that there's going to be another Bon Voyage, and I fully expect them to do that in 2025.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody here agrees they deserve time to acclimate, to rest, to do their comeback album the way that they want to, all of that. So it was the assertion that it was delayed. I don't believe for a second it was delayed. I believe that it was always planned for 2026. Yeah, we trust them. We trust that what they said is they will resume working when they get back, and they will.
Yeah.
And
It's going to take
as
some
Doc pointed
time.
out, it's not like Jin and Hybe have been sitting on their butts.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And again, we're finding people mincing words based on translations. And we will come back together in 2025 is not the same definition in the K-pop community as a comeback. Because a comeback
is a thing.
new music. It's like an album. It's a comeback. So
It's going
coming
to
back
music shows.
together as a group does not have the same meaning. And so
As a
now you've got people who are like, well, they said they were going to come back together, and now they're not having a comeback until 2026. And those two things are not the same thing. And so again, it's a mincing of words that feels like an intentional.
I find the timing of this to be all very suspicious. That's what
I
I'm
know why people do. You know why people do it though. The one TikTok video I saw this morning had like 200,000 views on
I
it.
know. I think the first person
like,
did
you
it
know
'cause
why
they
people do
were
it.
manipulated, and everybody does it after that for the views, and it's sickening.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the ironic thing. It's like people are like, oh, but they said whatever. But if they came back and they got to work and they did that and they rushed something out in 2025, then people would be like, they didn't even let them get a rest. They didn't, you know what I mean? It would just be like,
Yeah, there's like no way to win.
winning.
yeah, they can't win for
They
losing.
do.
Seriously.
They do it. There's no way to win.
No.
No.
I mean, my feeling is that the genius of like Big Hit every time that they do something like this. I mean, like they went to the military and we thought we were getting nothing, and we have been being fed content nonstop since they left for the military.
No
So-
army is starving right now. No,
Yeah, they will come back, but Big Hit is going to build a schedule. So we are still fed while they're working on their comeback. That is not going to happen in 2025. It will happen in 2020.
Yeah. And look at like Jin got out in June, and his solo album is coming out in November. How many months is that?
yeah.
Right.
And that's an EP. It's
Right.
not a full album. It's not a full length album.
That's an EP as a solo artist.
solo
too.
artist,
This isn't
yes. Not
combining.
multiple members, a full length album. That's still what, 5 months?
Right. More
It's like-
time. I just saw the comment. More time. Yeah, that's right, Luann. More time to save money and
Yes.
for all of us to learn Korean. Let's go.
We all have to learn Korean.
Easy peasy. We're on it.
We're on it.
I need to rejoin the Korean
If you
class.
see any of that garbage,
Come on. Come on.
I mean,
Scroll on by.
listen, I am the worst when it comes to, positive thinking. Because
You don't say.
whenever I see something like that, immediately I'm like, who's gaining what from
Yeah.
saying this?
yes,
Who's
exactly.
gaining what? It's
Yep.
not BTS. It's not pro BTS. Therefore, immediately sus.
Immediate sus face.
The framing of it was set up to be like, well, they delayed, they broke it. Like they're trying to frame it up as they said something and it's not coming true. And it's like, oh, they never said it. First of all, they never said it. They never
It
said it.
annoys the shit out of these people that they're actually good people, good, humble people who do what they say they're going to do. It annoys the shit out of some people.
It's
Sorry.
the same bullshit when they announced their pause of group activities. They were like, oh, everyone was like, hiatus. They're going on hiatus. This means it's the end. It's like, well, and then they had to actually say, we never said we were going on hiatus.
Yep.
We said we were
People
pausing.
Right.
People were
This
even
has been
saying that
done
they,
before.
some people were even saying that they were disbanding. Like,
I know.
and like the media took it and they start saying that they were disbanding. I actually had
That's the other thing. If a story is only available on, and I think I'm allowed to say this, Koreaboo and or sites like that, we are not sharing that story as if it's valid news.
No.
Yeah, we're not
It's the
taking.
only place it's available, and I will look very hard to find it available on some other website to see if anybody else is reporting on that same story.
And if anybody else reporting it is only referring to that original source, again, how accurate are we talking here?
Yeah, for one of these articles, the only two things I could find were Billboard, which is fairly trusted, and Teen Vogue, which I was like, man, Teen Vogue is now considered like upper tier.
Mhm.
You know, they've had some very good, insightful articles over the years.
Hey.
I'll just go on record as saying in our admin threads on Discord, there were a lot of sus all the photos were just like of sus. Everybody was being sus about everything. We were like, lot of Tay sus face.
A lot of Tay sus face and J Hope judging face. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, and then a
Or
little bit of
the
like
Yoongi
Teen
one
Vogue
where he's going,
Snickers.
Yeah.
yeah, that one made it in there too.
the Yoongi one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Lots of sus.
Nah.
So that's the week tea, you guys. It may have seemed substantial, but when you really look at it,
The facade.
Well, can I just get a round of applause that this week, at least, the week tea was not about us?
yay!
I mean, look, somebody's probably gonna have recorded this and put our opinions online again. So
Yeah, just give it time. By Sunday, I'm sure someone
I'm
will.
sure we pissed somebody off tonight. So
I know, but I will
Well,
say
probably
this.
good.
I will say this though too. And I worry sometimes about people, especially Baby Army, that are wading out into the Twitter sphere and the social media spheres. And sometimes the negative stuff is what gets amplified to you first.
yeah.
And so I want you to like protect your joy because it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
If you're in a bad place, just put on I'll Be There. That'll make you instantly happy.
Yeah.
Or play Future's Gonna Be Okay. Yeah.
in this house, we believe that BTS is reuniting in 2025, and there will be a comeback and a tour probably in 2026.
Yep.
And that they are under contract because that's what they told us, and we believe them.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Valentine ain't live to us yet, so
Time for our reminders, and then we'll let you guys go.
Sorry, guys, I'm moisturizing my arms. Just
Moisturize.
I thought you were just itchy. I was like, she's really itchy
Moisturizing
tonight.
earlier.
moisturize me.
Weak tea always makes me feel like my skin dry. So
no freaking winter.
reminder we've talked about our Discord several times. We talk about it every time. We will always talk about our Discord, where you can come and hang out with us the most. And the rest of the community, you can come and hang out with us there in our Discord. You can find it on ap529.com/links. There's a link to the Discord in there. We have watch parties. We have so many watch parties, you guys. We have watch parties at the wazoo. I host one every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. It is our weekly content watch party where we go over the blog for that week. The blog.
We have a blog, guys.
That we briefly mentioned earlier. That was the focal point of the project, and we're still doing it. We're committed. We are committed to this blog. We chronicle BTS's discography and the members' discography. Every week, a new one drops, all the way until they come back in June of 2025. We will wrap up then. So we are in week 44 now, and as I mentioned earlier, we have just started our solo months. We wrapped up OT7 discography content. That was really hard to say for some reason. And we are now in our solo months. So we are talking about Kim Namjoon for the next 4 weeks. That doesn't mean that we are never talking about any of the members again. It just means that we are in November because we go in fan chant order. And who's first in the fan chant? Our leader.
Kim Namjoon.
Kim Namjoon.
Look at him.
Arem.
fucking dare you?
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ. All right, and yeah, so November, everyone. November, my friends. So week 44 is his first week, and it is A Storm is Coming. And we went all the way back to debut, even a little bit before. I think you guys will really like it if you haven't checked it out so far. We have our watch party tomorrow for it. So come and hang out with us, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Discord will automatically move anything you click interested in. It will move it to your time zone and tell you when it's going to be for you, and it will remind you. So come and hang out with us and all of that. And we have lots of other watch party too. Patricia's going to tell you about one right now.
Friday, we're having a movie night because Shells and I decided we're going to be watching some Korean films. So we're starting with the only Korean film that has won an Oscar for the best movie ever, which is like Parasite. With two of our, with our favorite, with two of our favorite actors who are actually members of the Woogod Squad, Park Seo-joon and Woo-shik. So if you want to come and join us, Shells and I, we're starting like the movie party. Bring your popcorn, and we'll be watching from 8 p.m. ET. So,
Nice.
Friday. Come join us.
Thank you.
Christina.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. What? Did I miss something?
Yes.
Yes.
Next.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So for those of you that are amongst the streaming and voting crowd, we are working on a webpage right now. We have a Discord channel that helps with streaming and voting, tips and tricks, things like that. And we're working on a webpage. Yeah, and we're working on a webpage right now where basically we're distilling all of the best advice for the different platforms and going to put it in one spot. Because there are some people, there's a lot of really good voting and streaming stuff on Twitter. There are some people that will never go on Twitter. So how do we get the information to those people? This is how we're working on it. So yeah, there you go.
Coming soon to our website. And then last but not least, Katie.
You're closing it, Katie.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, we're gonna try things. So we love TikTok. We're gonna keep staying on TikTok, especially for our Sunday Night Lives hosted over on Steph's account. Go follow her for those alerts. But we want to try again. We've tried this before. It's gone super well. We want to try again doing lives on YouTube to hopefully find some new people. We just want to make sure that we are being available to people on different platforms. We know that TikTok is not available in all countries. And also some people just don't want a TikTok account, which is fine. So we're going to do our Wednesday live next week on YouTube, and we'll be posting some reminders. Yeah, so hopefully you will find us over on YouTube, same project name or same account name, Army Project 529.
Come cheer us on as we test new technology
Yeah, it's
live.
going to be great.
It's going to be interesting.
We have a recording of us trying it before. It's glorious.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like we're a little bit more experienced now, so
We did.
maybe it might go a little bit better.
Yeah. And Hallie asked, have we tried going live on Instagram? The answer is yes. Instagram, I think, has a limit of 2 people at the most. And it forces you to use an aspect ratio that's different than all the other platforms. So it doesn't work well for, unfortunately, we do not live in the same physical area. So we have to have a platform that lets us do like
Something
this.
like that.
Yeah. And we tried it, something that said it could stream to multiple, and basically we need this shape for TikTok and YouTube, but we need a portrait shape for Instagram. So it didn't work. They could only see 2 of us.
Yeah. We tried. We tried doing
really
this
tried.
thing where we were going live and then we were streaming to multiple platforms at the same time, and it went horribly wrong.
it was really bad.
Yeah, we tried a bunch of different things, and so we kind of gave up for a while, but now we feel like we're trying, like Katie said, trying to branch out. So
We're going to give it a shot. Cause yeah, we find all the time on Instagram and in our YouTube comments, people say like, I didn't know about you guys. I've been looking for Army friends. And like, that's all we want to do, man.
Yeah.
We just want to find the people.
We want to
So
do.
we're trying lots of different things.
Not assholes. Not those
Army
people.
Project 529 on YouTube. Find us, follow us, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and it will be the same time next week. Yes, our first YouTube trial lives on.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Find us
there were
on
only like 6 people there. It was awful.
Yeah. It will be the same time, so 9 p.m. Eastern, wherever that is, whatever time that is for you.
Let's not talk about time zones right now.
Yeah, the time zones are ridiculous right now as they're all changing at different dates.
And if nothing else, if it turns out horribly wrong again, we'll be back here.
You know, and please guys remember, if you were on the fence about whether or not you wanted to go to Kim Namjoon's documentary, this is the photo that was pulled out of the teaser. So, you know.
I mean, now
I
imagine
feel
that.
like this
Imagine
should
that
break
on a
your
screen.
fence.
Some goodies for you.
On the movie screen, my friends. On the movie
Yeah.
screen.
As a big ocean in 3D, if you will.
Theater near you, December 5th.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Jesus, yeah.
Bless that man for making that song.
Yeah.
Tickets on sale now.
Yes, the tickets are on sale now. And that's it, guys. That's all we have for you.
All right.
That's tea, right, Doc? That's tea, iced tea.
Yeah, sure. Oh, this is a birthday gift I got from Leslie.
I love it.
It's
Wow. Oh, there it is.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
My birthday's not till January, but she was like,
I know
It's gonna
you said
sell
that you
out.
got the birthday gift, and I was like, didn't
I thought it was April and I got confused.
no, my
Yeah.
birthday's in January. And so it was one of those like, you know, it's fine. And I
It was
love
like a
it.
few weeks
And-
into the project, right? Like not very far into the project.
Yeah, we were in the project for like 3 baby weeks when my birthday happened.
Yeah. But it is almost Patricia's birthday. It is
Yeah.
almost
It was
Patricia's
almost
last.
Patricia's birthday.
My birthday's next Wednesday.
It
Yeah.
is. Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
next
during the live.
Tuesday. Next
So be on the
Tuesday. Next
lookout.
Tuesday.
Be on the lookout.
I don't know if I can join the next Wednesday because I'll be in Austin for work. So
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to see.
you cannot sing happy birthday to me on Wednesday. I'm so sorry.
Bitch, you better try and make it
Intentionally
happen,
scheduled this
because it
trip.
is all about us, don't you know? Like if we don't get to sing happy birthday to you,
Sorry.
we're actually going to be live and we don't get to sing happy birthday to you live.
You know what? I'm gonna hide. I have to go to a work event, but I'm gonna hide in a bathroom and at least show up to say hi. How about that?
That's fair.
Yes, thank you.
You want to see the inside of a bathroom in Austin? I'll do
Yes.
that.
I've always wanted, I have seen the inside of bathrooms in Austin, but I would always see another one.
Okay, there you go.
Listen, we just
All right.
want to really poorly sing happy birthday to you is all.
Yeah.
And with all the lagging or the lahagging, we won't be in sync. It'll be cacophony. It's fine. We just want to do it anyways.
You can sing the tomato song. Can you sing the tomato song?
I mean, on brand.
You
I know
can.
the tune, I don't know the words.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Tomato.
Yoongi.
In person. We will have, I think, a questionnaire or survey coming out soon about next year's trip.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to experience the tomato song in person.
Yes.
Yeah. More info coming about next year's meetup.
I promise I will sing it.
Thank you for joining
That's
us, as always. We love you all.
Love you.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Bora.
Have a good week. Bora.